Is it recording? Week 5 of owning a Mercedes bus. Today I'm just going to do a whole lot of maintenance. I did drive it around a few weeks ago. There were a few issues that I noticed straight away. The front right suspension is making noises. I think one of the support blah-blahs, technical term blah-blahs, is tired, so that needs a swap. I've also gotten all the air, cabin, oil and fuel filter. I've also got a few, I don't even know what you call them, few support bearings. The rubber things that you use in suspension components. Shock absorbers. No, not shock absorbers. I also have to do shock absorbers for the rear ones, but that's not what I mean. So basically maintenance. Today's episode is going to be maintenance. Move it like this. There we go. It's not too bad, but it's definitely used. Let's just cover this up for a little bit, and then I will blow air into this and clean this out as well. I didn't blow air in my face. I think the fuel filter will be at the rear of the van. The oil filter should be somewhere here accessible. Kinda looks like an oil filter. Ölfilter. Yeah, with an O-ring. See, all the way down here. I think this part here. Let's go for it.
Pulling in the right direction?
That's what I was about to check as well. This is open, like a bottle top. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. But righty this way, or righty this way? Don't we have a little drink bottle that, no, when you open a bottle, it's this way. This way. So it needs to go that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's coming loose now. And it looks oily, so I think we're in the right place. Spoken like a true car mechanic. Yes, this is the oil filter. But this part needs to... Hey, see, I knew I was on the right track.
Sure you did.
Oh, ring, can you please? I am so glad that the compressor kicked in, because my wife was about to make a terrible, terrible joke about putting the rubber on. In normal cases,
I'm going to interrupt you. I was going to make a sex ed joke.
Same thing, just as bad. Normally, you would kind of like moisten the O-ring when putting it on.
Lubrication is extremely important.
Fortunately, it literally says on the cap of the oil filter, 25 Newton meters. Even a numbnuts like me should be able to figure out that I need to torque it to 25 Newton meters. And I even have a torque range.
You said a lot of words.
I'm glad, because I get to show off my basic knowledge when it comes to mechanic stuff. So the torque range basically allows you to turn something to a very specific amount or strength, so I wouldn't like over twist it or break it. On a torque wrench, you can set that at 25 Newton meters or whatever. It's going to click. So basically you know that you've gotten to exactly 25 Newton meters. However, the joke's on me, because I don't know how to set the new torque wrench to 25 Newton meters. There's a hook.
For hanging it on a wall?
Probably. How do you set it? Adjust the handle and set it to a specific level of torque. There's definitely a handle. Use a tightener on the end of the handle to lock it in place. Oh, I'm moving it. Oh, you're gonna hear a click now. Nope. Maybe now. Nope. Guess we're still not done. Oh, maybe now. There we go. So that's the air filter done. That's the oil filter done. I make it sound so easy with my words. Just put it back in. I think it's in. Is it in? Is it in yet? Mom, please, just go in there.
Maybe it needs to be lubricated.
I bet my non-existent imaginary comment section is going to be shouting at me. I should have just done this first, and then it would have all just gone in straight away.
Hey, you got one comment.
That's true, I did get one comment. I'm popular now.
Do you require assistance?
Always. Well, after a lot of faffing about, now it's got a new air filter. And now all the connecting work is really simple. And this is an intake sensor. And then this is sensor number 2. I don't know what it does. Kind of remember something being under here. Could this take me to the magical place? The magical place of air filters? Hello?
I like that your approach is just yank it.
I'm a yanker.
I'm a yanker. I'm a wanker.
I'm a midnight spanker. Does that look like an air filter place for you? To you?
Yes, that looks like our Roomba filter.
That's actually a good analogy. Yeah, probably.
That looks like a handle to me.
Everything looks like a handle if you're a grabber. I love that you're here. It just makes my jokes even worse. Also, notice how I just blame my sense of humor on you.
Yes.
Got nothing to do with
That's
you.
what marriage is all about.
Also, I should check I don't have any extra screws lying around. From a vehicle point, not from my big doodah. Hey, oh, that's a lot dirtier. If I remember which way it went, it was not this way. Or maybe it was. It's a perfect fit. Why am I such a dumbass?
It's the question I ask myself every day. I didn't say I had a choice in the matter anymore.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Was it that way?
There's the little bar that goes across, and I think the bar sat here. So it had to be this way. Ah, okay. So the air filter is a little too high. Ta-da! Okay, we can go home now. Just begun. Yeah, there's the fuel filter.
You said at the back?
I think it's in the back and underneath the car, but I can't really remember.
Does that mean we get to floaty the van?
We get to floaty the van. I mean, very stable lift and steady. Otherwise, floaty, boom, boom. I have no more van. Should I do the oil now or later? I should probably actually just Google what oil goes in. Actually, that's a good point. It just says read the handbook. The problem I have is that all of my manuals are in Finnish.
I was going to ask about the language, but then I was like, that's a stupid question.
But on the other hand, you know, numbers should be relatively easy to read in any language. Moottoriöljyn viskositeetti, which probably means motor oil viscosity. You say it looks yummy.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup. For anybody who cares, that's SAE 5W40.
Where are you gonna pour?
So it's the one that says oil on it.
Fuck you.
It says read the manual. I read. It was in Finnish. I didn't understand much. And I think it said it wants like 9 liters. So I'm just going to fill up the 5 liters of oil and then we'll go inside and do an electronic oil level check. But I also want to figure out what that dipstick is right next here. Like there's an orange handle. If they've done both, then an electronic oil level check and the regular dipstick.
Probably.
It's just an oil dipstick. It's probably not going to explode. It's covered all over, which probably means
I
that
think it's covered up to all the way up here.
Yeah, that's because you were pouring new oil in, so you want to take that tissue, clean it all up, and then put it back in. It doesn't look like there's anything on it. So I think that we're way low on the oil levels. I'd say we go now inside and do the electronic check through the dashboard. Dashboard says Kit Kat. Engine oil level, turn ignition on for level. Keys. Yes, service overdue by 999999. Or as the Germans say, 9! There we go. Engine oil level measuring in progress. Engine oil at 2 liters. So not 4 to get 9, just 2. Okay. Right, I've added exactly 2.0 liters. Now, I guess we'll do the electronic check first. Overdue by 9999999. I added 2 liters and it's like, I need 1.5 more. I probably need to leave it sitting for a bit then. I will do a manual dipstick test though, just to check. Yeah, see how it's now black? I don't know if it focuses or not.
Yes.
Right, so that's the actual like oil. Before you didn't even have any of that. Alright, so I'll wait a little bit longer and then potentially put more oil in. Commercial break. Time to find where the fuel filter is. This is the fuel tank, right? Fuel lines are here. Is this the fuel filter? This doesn't match that. What if the fuel filter is way closer to the engine? So, I think it's time to Google again. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
All right, I have figured out where the fuel filter is. I'm gonna lower the car again. Do you want to take a guess where the fuel filter is?
By where you're standing?
Underneath the airbox.
The one that we had partially taken off anyway?
Exactly the one that we had already partially taken off.
And struggled to put back in? Yeah?
Yep, the same, that one, yeah. However, the difference now is that instead of taking off the top airbox, the whole thing needs to come off, yeah. Yeah, I can see it. It's back down here. 2 steps forward, several steps backwards. So this should come off just straight up. See how much easier it would have been to do the air filter before like this? Stupid mind this.
Put it somewhere else.
Is burden on body. Now comes the plastic engine cover doodah. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can just like slide it to a side or something.
I'll slide to the right then.
Slide to the right. 2 step. Hey, I figured it out.
Do you remember how you put it back in? Do you remember how it's coming?
This way.
Good job! You're gonna forget in 2 minutes. Seems like a regular screwdriver would be much easier.
Well, maybe. But the ones that go are just cooler. More badass. All of this is about looking cool, not about being smart. Remember, 2 steps forward and whatever steps backwards. And now, the moment of truth, does it actually even fit to be lifted out? Yes, it does. There we go. Use my obnoxious tool.
A little thin screwdriver makes so much more sense.
Okay, you know what? I'll actually listen to you because you are smarter than me. This is a lot easier. That's why you get a spouse that is prettier and smarter than you. But not funnier.
Did you trip and sass again?
I tripped and sassed again, yeah. So, now I kind of messed up the thingy, but let me, one second. Like
your hands out of the way.
It fits right here. That would do it, right? It just basically drips down past like the gap at the engine here.
Is that when cars pee themselves on the street?
Yep. I mean, a little dribble's okay. You don't want to actually.
The beauty of something making you shut up. Is it okay to turn it on while it's on the lift?
While it's on the lift, yes. I also put the airbox back on right now. Not tightly. I just plunked it in. So let's see what happens. Okay. So usually it still has fuel in the system. So I'm gonna give it a few seconds. Seems fine. I think I did something right. Trust me, I am as impressed as I am. Wait, I am as it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not sputtering out, so it is getting fuel. By now, it should have already run out of fuel in the pipes. All right. Woo! Yeah. First of all, we're gonna put this back properly. This ain't gonna work like this.
Did you manage to put the cover okay? The engine cover underneath it? Did you put the engine cover underneath?
I did not put the engine cover.
Do you remember how to put it now? Sideways, yes.
This way and then rotate. It's stuck, it's all broken. It's going. It's going. It's not going.
Or just ram it in.
Oh, this doesn't feel right. Why doesn't it feel right? Hi. Ooh. This is emotionally nerve-wracking. So now I'm gonna put in washing liquid, soap, windshield wiper liquid, windshield wiper liquid. There we go.